Bringing the walker systems back online. Point grenade! Vehicle prep initiated. Guard that vehicle with your life. Yes, powering up. Final systems check underway. Nice! An ATTE can do a lot of damage, but it won't hold up forever. We still need that backup. Counting down. Good damn. Enemy movement. Comms relay will take some massaging to work. All right, boys, got me. Defensive position. Roll up your sleeves, boys. You want backup? You'll have to work for it. Transmission failure. Giving it another go. Got it. Initiating transmission. Changing weapons! Going in tight! Ground team under fire. Need backup. Repeat, need backup. Affirmative, ground team. Reinforcements en route. Unidentified enemy on the battlefield. So the Geonosians told the droids what we're up to. Use the HTE to take them down, or we're gonna have company. Destroy the transports before they can retake the droid factory. Look who showed up. Got a friend on site. Standard fire's not gonna cut it. We've gotta soften the ships up. Try to get creative with the HTE's heavy cannon. Lost the HTE. Now, they're unprotected. job of disrupting those defenses. Point sweep, I've got point. Transport a little longer. We lost our window with the transports. The transport's vulnerable. Those ships will be dropping anything but tiny droid parts. They lost their shields. Their shields are back in place again. The droids re-engage their defenses. One transport scrapped, one to go. Superior ally on the battlefield. That droid wagon's about ready to blow. Remind me not to invite you guys to a party. Deployed. The Republic's open for business, boys. All right, clones, you want a few extra bodies. You'll have to set the table for us. There's a good site for an LZ up near those abandoned turbo lasers. It's your show, troopers. Secure the LZ for our gun crews. New ally on site. Coming through, droids. Warfire ready. An ally just landed. They took out the walker. Hurry, the LA
Hollow Knight 6 only 2 weeks. It's crazy to think about it. Yeah, it's crazy to really think about, like, Hollow Knight. This Hollow Knight is gonna come very soon.
They broke down in the middle of bandit country.
Walker down. Repeat. Walker down.
When to go back to come the first time, that way, his car was good.
Blowing in another HTE.
Getting pretty
Droid
late.
command ship prepping for evac. Stop them!
Wandered through the bush, and there was a burnt out village, which is pretty scary. I said to Tigers, this is a dangerous place to be. Don't worry about it. Lightning never strikes twice. Martin and Tagaruzi are forced to spend the night in an abandoned village. Yeah, to sleep outside.
Someone's helping us
It
out.
was very dangerous because no someone can take a gun and kill him. Tudor beds down, just hoping he will make it to the next day alive.
With bugs, the struggle is real. That's why you need Zevo traps. Zevo works 24/7 to lure, catch, and kill 99.9% of bugs' traps for effortless protection. Zevo, people-friendly, bug-deadly.
Get rid of bugs as soon as you see them with Zevo sprays. Zevo uses essential oils to eliminate up to 20 household insects. Plus, it's safe for use around people and pets. Anywhere, gotcha, anytime. Zevo, people-friendly, bug-deadly.
Pampers Slothers keeps baby 3 times drier. So your baby stays comfortably dry all night long. Pampers Slothers, dry all night.
Just do it already.
The Chevy Equinox is more than an SUV. It's your safety check. Whoa. And your weekend getaway.
Not every
It's
day
more
you
than an
stop
SUV.
and it's
Alright,
your
nice.
choice, Victory.
It's your choice.
Artillery! Fire when ready!
Of Kashyyyk has begun. Designated units will target a nearby Republic cruiser to prevent it from launching and joining the battle. Begin by escorting your multi-troop transports through enemy territory. Clone troopers will attempt to damage the MTTs with ion disruptors. Thwart them.
Incoming disruptor fire. MPT hit. Incoming sniper fire. Transport damaged. Clone disruptor on target. Transport hit. Circuit shorting. New enemy detected. Supreme threat.
Oh, Candido, what's up, man? How you doing?
Unable to
Okay,
find out,
Candido.
Harvick leaves the box
So
and heads back to Professor Batiste.
everybody now is waiting for the Marvel Rival devs to drop the video. We're all waiting.
Grenade out.
He's ready.
We're all waiting.
In the right mood, says
But
Poppy might just
the video that's supposed to be dropping is supposed to be about matchmaking. But I won't lie. At this point, I don't care about the matchmaking. I care more about these original characters.
And when he wasn't screaming and shouting and walking out on me, he was full of good information.
Ion
in
weapons
between
penetrating
tirades.
MCP
Poppy
defenses.
spills a little gin.
I missed the Xenoverse stream last night.
Jews. They are from a privileged elite.
An MCP is taking damage.
Oh no, it's all good. It's all good, Candido. I just thought you were
They
sleeping,
revere a holy city called Senna.
so I just kept it
In
pushing.
medieval Arabic, Senna means Zion. It's another clue. The Jews were exiled from the holy
Damage
city
to
of
one
Zion,
transport.
Jerusalem. Could Senna and Jerusalem be one and the same? Slowly, Poppy begins to reveal more. Critically, how the Lemba might have left Jerusalem and gone to southern Africa. And it involves another city, also called Senna.
He talked a lot about how the first immigrants to come from the Middle East came in a boat, and that there were 7 people. And the first thing they did was to create a new city, which was called Senna. So that was the story that Poppy said.
Damage to an MCP.
We came from Senna, we crossed in the boat, 7 of us got to the east coast of Africa, and then we came inland, and in his words, we were scattered among the Gentiles.
So the Lemba are the descendants of just 7 priestly Jews who had crossed over to the Middle East. They had embarked from a city called Senna, named after the holy city of Zion. It sounds plausible, but hardly proof of anything. Then, just as Poppy is about to thank him and leave, Poppy spills one more secret. And this one is truly
Uh-oh, a new
extraordinary.
enemy has landed.
He mentions a mysterious object called the Holy.
Transport damage.
He says the Lemba carried it with them from the Holy Land. It's an object which still exists today.
Is a wooden box. And into there is the 10 commandments.
I'm 50-50 if it's EOMM or not. Personally, I don't care. It's to help you break from a losing streak, but I see why people hate it.
Consider like the temple.
You know what? I feel like even if it's not EOMM,
It sounds
it's very obvious that the game is against you when they put you in matchmaking.
like the ark
Like truthfully,
was taken into battle, where it was said to bring fire on the Lord's enemies.
like sometimes it's unfair on like
Told me about how they used to take
sometimes it's very unfair on, for example,
Smoke would come out of it. Dead and this kind of stuff.
quick play. There are many matches where it feels unfair, but for real, ranked feels like it.
These parables cannot be coincidences. The number really could almost try to do so. They might even know what happened to the Ark. Maybe they still have it. But of course, being
When you say
is not the same as having definite proof.
like 5 games in a row, oh yeah, you like win 5 games in a row. Next match, you go against people on your level but get steamrolled. Yeah, and most of the time, and you know what? I don't want to say this like, oh, he thinks he's good, but it's very obvious that most of the time, someone on your team is the fault.
In particular, where was the city of Senna they claimed to have built just before they crossed in Africa?
It was frustrating that they didn't have any idea at all where Senna was.
Ion damage
They
to
point
one
vaguely
transport.
towards the north, and that really would be it.
So Parker decides to narrow down his search. He focuses on the shortest crossing point between the Middle East and Africa. Not knowing if he will find anything, Parker travels to Yemen's main port city of Aden.
The
The
enemy
goal
has a
seems
new
to have
squad
heard is
commander.
called Senna. Then one day, Parker meets a ship.
I told him the story about the member and how I'd failed to find Senna, and his eyes lit up, and he clapped his hands together and he said, I've got the solution to your problem, because if you go right to the end of this valley system, there is indeed a place called Senna.
Here that the priests sailed to Africa. Parfit decides to look for himself. He jumps in his car to get to the Senna in the Hadramawt.
Yeah. Matchmaking, I accepted that there's obviously some games, and you'll definitely see and hear me call out that like I'm just not doing good this match.
And then within a matter of a couple of weeks,
Because there are just games where I don't find value on a tank, so I kind of just try to play healer. People say if it was fix the game would be fine, which is why like having these discussions with you. They said they're gonna improve it if it does work similar to what we want. Will the game be better? The thing is, no. And the thing about it is that people will never be satisfied. A normal human will never be satisfied because nothing in this world is perfect. Matchmaking, it's never gonna be perfect. Because most of the time, you will have somebody that throws your game, or you will have to fight a team that's just overall better than you. Have better DPS, everything. So you just have to accept it. And I think this game has created too many egos. Too many egos, personally. Marvel Rivals has been one of the best and one of the worst things to happen in gaming. I'm saying one of the best because it's a fun game. It's a fun game. You can play all your favorite Marvel characters that are in the game. It's very nice. But
I thought
it's
the Chick-fil-A
bad
pretzel cheddar flake
because
is the Dijon mustard with
this
the
game
pretzel
has
bun.
created
The Dijon
so
mustard
many
gives it
like
kick. It's a new fall flavor
dangerous
that fits right in.
egos.
Real team member paid for the testimonial.
Panic is fast, so get relief fast. Only Tylenol will rapidly
This
restore
community
the
would be
research
scared of
report.
skill-based
Major
matchmaking,
fast
bro.
for fast pain relief. And now, get max free
Skill-based
Tylenol
matchmaking in this
precisely
game would be
located in
horrendous.
time and
Because
He's in the
I'm
city
be
of
real,
in northern
in
Israel.
this game,
At an institute of
skill-based matchmaking
genetic
would
research.
probably be like horrible.
Genetics has shown that the ancestry of any group of men can be traced through the male Y chromosome.
Starting countdown.
Well, it
Let
was
Turbo Tank
one of those
lead the
very
battle.
interesting things. A few people at the same time in the late 1990s realized that you inherit your Y chromosome
Charge is set on the
unchanged
West
from your
Turbo
father, and he from his father, and so on, back throughout history.
People don't want to fake win is a real problem.
DNA tests
Yeah.
are wrong, remember.
Clones and
But
reload
also,
the West Turbo
again,
Tank.
Like those of most
egos in Marvel Rivals.
closer to the Semitic
I think the egos in Marvel Rivals are worse than Overwatch.
Kind of Republic
But
hero.
overall, Overwatch is worse because
Approximately 50%
of many other reasons.
members of a Lemba
But
and white
Marvel Rival egos
more like those that are
is
found
very dangerous,
in
bro.
Semitic populations in the Near East, for example, or in communities that hail from the Near East.
Oh yeah,
Different
people don't want
than
fake
the
wins
distribution
against
of those
bots,
markers that one
but it's
might
like,
see
I
in
won't lie, I actually
other
like
nations
the bot matches. Maybe it's just me, but with the bot matches, it's like you can play, practice your characters without like worrying. Like practice versus AI,
and there are many Semitic,
I use that a lot.
not just Jews.
Yes, they did come from the Middle East, but I want to know, where did they come from in the Middle East?
Harvard now tries to narrow the story of the Lemba's ancestry down yet further. Can he trace their DNA back to Senna in Yemen? If so, then he can verify that part of their story.
We were hoping to find good overlap between the population of the Hadron and the Lemba.
Again, the results show clear genetic links between the Lembas and Senna. So the Lemba must have passed through there, just as they are always claimed. But the biggest question of all remains, are the Lemba actually
Sentry guns
Jewish?
online.
Could they really be a lost tribe of Israel?
But yeah, I personally feel like what Marvel Rivals needs is like some type of horde mode. A 6-player horde mode where people can play their characters without worry.
Claimed that the 7 Lembas who had first arrived in Africa had been from a special priestly caste. So he has their DNA compared with that of Jews, whose surname is Cohen.
Sentry guns
All
online. The
Cohens
West Turbo
are said to
Tank
be
now
descended
carries a
from
bomb.
Aaron, the brother of Moses, and all priests must be of his bloodline. If the Lembas really
You know why? Because you go to work, you come home, play 3 matches, you lose, play again, you win,
Be a priest
you win
to
again.
inherit that
It's for
status
people that don't have time to grind the game.
from his father, and so on.
Yeah, that's what it's for. Because when you get back into the games, you never know what kind of team you're gonna face.
Temple of Jerusalem 2,000 years ago.
Oh, this game mode? Yeah, the 4-player.
For Bartlett and the Lemba, it is the moment of truth. Are they Jewish or are they?
Phase 2 complete. 20% behind schedule. Swiftly eliminate
The results come in.
Prepare for phase 3.
More than half of Lemba men share the exact same Cohen DNA markers. There can be no doubt. The shared Cohen markers prove the Lemba's Jewish origins are ancient. The Lemba are from a long-lost tribe of priestly Jews, and their ancestry stretches back to Moses himself.
This changed history because what we discovered from the analysis of the data was that the priestly clan had a particular genetic element which was identical to that of Jewish priests.
The DNA proves it. Almost everything the Lemba believed about themselves was true. They had been exiled from Jerusalem. They traveled through Israel and settled in Southern Africa, just as they had always planned.
The chance of this being
Practice versus AI is basically co-op. You find people there quicker sometimes. Yeah, that's facts.
So it was an absolute
That is very
proof
facts.
that there was a strong connection between the Lemba and Israelite populations in the remote past.
For the Lambda, it is a vindication of everything they have ever believed about themselves. I think these are good order for them. But, as I say, they don't need someone else, come to tell them that they are true. Themselves, they say, they are true.
Oh, you see the nerf and buffs changes coming? So Blade got buffed, and man, it's so... I don't think people realize how...
But he also has about the Lemba carrying the Ark Covenant with them. And if so, what have they done with it? The mystery of the Ark goes back to Jerusalem at the end of the 6th century. The city is besieged by warring Muslims. The holiest treasure in the city is the Ark of the Covenant. Built to carry the Ten Commandments. It is guarded by the priestly elite of the legendary Temple of Solomon.
Oh, how much health? That's so weak. Okay, Human Torch getting a nerf? Human Torch getting a nerf was interesting. Granted, Human Torch has been good for a minute, so it's kind of understandable.
Is destroyed in 587 BC. The Ark simply disappears from the Bible. It is never mentioned again.
No one knows what happens to the Ark. The biblical writers go really quiet when the Babylonians destroyed the temple in 587. It suggests either that the Ark wasn't really that important after all, or that it has been destroyed, but it's too dangerous politically and religiously a tradition to dwell on. Because if you say the Ark's been destroyed, then does that suggest that God's been destroyed?
Parfit starts to think the unthinkable. Could Wilfred Poppy have been onto something when he revealed how the Lemba had carried with them an object called the Ungoma, which he had also described as the Ark?
It seemed almost inconceivable that this story, that they'd brought an object from the Middle East which did all of the things that the Ark of the Covenant did, that was carried on poles just like the Ark of the Covenant, which had sacred things inside it, and it was carried on the shoulders of priests who we could now say were actually descended from.
His lifesteal got buffed from 60% healing to 65% healing. Healing reduction from 40 to 35. Blade was fine. That's another thing. That the second time people basically like character being weak on release. Yeah. Bro. I'll be real. These people don't realize how dangerous it is to bitch about a new character that just came out saying they're weak.
Like it's described.
Like, Blade was fine. I just think people are complaining too much.
The ark is not whole as a chest. There is the fabled ark that once stood in the temple. But the ark
MDT under fire! We're doing something! Enemy leader attacking! Backburst grenade! Transport's crossing checkpoint 2. Got assistance! Ally deploying! friend out there. Republic sent an ally. MTT's at checkpoint 3. Need to bring him down.
Oh no, I'm good. Like imagine Ben came out with the changes he just got. Bro, people no, nobody would say he needs a buff. They would say he needs a nerf, bro. Think about it. If current thing came out right now, people would be complaining because you can't play like anybody who's flying around them. Or Reed, man, people complain about Reed. And you see, the thing is, you never hear anything about, like, Bucky. Punisher finally got an A nerf, but you see how long it took?
Turret online. Damage to the MTT!
He was telling me the story about
Have another eye on disruptor.
taking this load of artifacts
And also, like, Strange as tanky as he is, if he can't, bro, people would complain. But you know what's crazy, Candido? They're so... They don't care about nerfing anyone That's not a tank.
You'll need to get past our
Like,
juggernaut
truthfully.
turbo tanks.
Unless
Try to get
everybody
Move to
complains,
intercept.
Tawari Museum of
they're not
Natural
nerfing anyone that's
He gets a cool
that is a
section.
tank. Well, they're not nerfing anyone that isn't a tank,
Doesn't
bro.
see how they could be a
They have to literally wait for every little person to complain.
Until you have stored.
Yo, 07, how you doing?
Can I go into it?
Hope you're having a good one.
And they were very reluctant and nobody allowed to go there except the creator. Finally, I was able to persuade them that it was a psychedelic, that was serious.
All of us were born to fight.
And they let me in.
Form in the east juggernaut.
I went in there, and my heart was beating.
What's good? I mean, we chilling. We talking about Marvel Rivals while playing Battlefront 2, a game that don't deserve EA. If you're being honest. Oh my god, these people are just letting them.
Towers pointing in the east juggernaut. Bombs
They're
about
not
to
even trying to defend. You gotta defend the other side.
And it was covered over with
I think because the devs have been this nice and generous to everyone, now people are getting ridiculous. Yeah, I believe that. But I will say,
I'm overcoming emotion. My God, this is really
Clear out the west juggernaut. Defuse that explosion. Ally on site. A lot of firepower. Leading us northeast. Juggernaut's lost. Fall back and fight at the cruiser itself.
oh my god. Well,
Try to blow the fuel pipes, front and rear. Go to repel them for good. Fight for honor. Fight for the Wookiees. Just fight long enough to
So
win.
in Oxford, he orders a carbon-14 test to establish the date.
Ally on site.
I won't lie. I feel like everyone in this game, besides tank mains, I'll just be real with you. Every role in this game besides tanks feel entitled to their role. These are the nicest dev team I've ever seen. Yeah, and they're very in tune with the community as well. That's another thing.
Rear fuel pipes about to ignite. Device arming.
object is older than anything else that's ever been discovered.
So Scott. But he's also sure of something else. Arcs used for travel will be replaced many times, especially if they exceed.
Years ago,
Rat fuel pipes under threat. Bomb detected. Fire team, move in.
So although Angona may not be female, it could be animal.
Well, Marcus is gonna say he doesn't want to go those places. So, but I know how it is. I would have had to go anyways.
Charges arming. Quick the front pipe. Take this ship.
You agree? Guan is invited to the cookout? To an extent. To an extent. Can do though. Guan is invited to an extent. Because it's like, here's the thing.
key lesson
the
during the course of this research was
the fact that Guan Guan is up there creating, putting everybody at DPS, bro. Everybody there at DPS, and not thinking, you know what? Maybe I should put this character as a healer. Nah, both of them. They're invited to the cookout, but like they can only get one plate. They can only get one plate, and I'm deciding what's on there, not them.
Parfit wanted the Angola to be the star attraction of the museum.
Nah. Both of them, I'm making their plates.
Can be put on display.
So that means
It vanishes.
you will get a set amount of food. That's it.
Unsubstantiated. Robert Mugabe, the president of Zimbabwe, has seized the Angola for his own personal collection. But this is denied by Mugabe. So despite all Parfit's efforts, the story of the Ark of the Covenant is back where it started, hidden from our view. Another mystery.
Yeah, no leftovers. Cause Candido, look at the characters that are in this game. Look at all the characters in this game. Everybody plays DPS. They have the entire roster, and it's not like they have to buy licensing because they can just make any character in this game, any character. And they decide, they thought in their heads they were cooking when they put all these DPS characters, knowing that barely anybody plays tank. Like, and this is overall for any hero shooter. And here's the thing, they have cool tanks, but honestly, half of the tanks are underpowered. Even with the small little buffs that they get here and there, they don't feel strong.
Running generator shutdown sequence. Expect the imps to come on.
It's explained as being the last.
Oh my god.
The bowl that was used for the crucifixion.
Because some of the DPS kits, it's literally just horrible. Wolverine players literally only go for tanks. And it's like, you can literally tell too.
Luke Skywalker has joined the battle.
We're starting to shut down tractor control.
And his discovery changed his life. It's highly personal.
Putting a lot of DPS was to get people to play, and DPS is typically the most popular role. Then the others, so already they knew that, but they know the problem. I'm just happy to know. Yeah. And also, I feel like they don't know who to put as a support character. Like, truthfully, they don't know who to put as a support. They put freaking Ultron, Loki, Rocket Raccoon as support characters. Like, honestly, I don't believe they know who to put as support. I believe it.
But in the 1960s,
We're trying to be in control. All systems powering
the
off.
civil rights movement.
We're going to walk together. We're going to stand together.
One witness to the unrest is young Irishman Tom. He wants to be a writer and is searching for inspiration.
Gotta shut down the turbolasers in this sector to fly out of here. But there's something else. If you sabotage the main weapon, the planet killer. Controls are close by.
We're going to roll together. We're going to roll together. After a while, we'll say freedom, freedom, freedom.
As he travels around the globe, he witnesses a struggling people. Something is really happening. I have rather a mixed bag.
We just have to wait. Maybe not season 4, maybe season 5. Yeah, but now which role's voice is heard more? Tanks, healers, or DPS? Because I 100% believe they only listen to DPS and healers. I feel like they low-key listen to healers more, because why do they keep buffing Luna Snow?
One of my clients described himself as a downtown riser, a wonderfully gifted human before years with treble legs. We became very good friends. He was no longer a client, he was a good chap.
Commander Skywalker is here to aid us.
Trying to shut off the main weapon.
I want to say RS, because otherwise the thing would have never been touched.
Main weapon shut down, halted.
They listen to one person, bro. That's what I'm gonna say. They listen to one person, and that's it. That's it for the tanks.
Jesus meets with his disciples before his arrest and crucifixion.
We're getting Jedi support. Luke Skywalker is here.
We're at the turbo laser hub. Starting shutdown.
And also, bro,
Christ gathers his disciples
I want you to think about this.
night before the crucifixion.
The Namor Hulk team up was a problem, right? Why in the world did they truly only nerf Hulk? Like, Hulk was the only one that got nerfed. Gets more buffs than the other two roles. I mean, let's be honest. DPS gets the most buffs regardless. I feel like tanks get the most nerfs.
The Grail legend also speaks of the crucifixion of Jesus. It mentions Joseph of Arimathea, a friend of the family.
Joseph of Arimathea acquires the cup from the Last Supper and then takes it and is physically present at the crucifixion and uses it to collect Christ's blood.
Legend says that the Grail's close connection to Christ imbues the Holy Grail with special powers. Once it had held the blood of Jesus, it then becomes a source of healing and blessing and goodness.
This relic is reputed to have miraculous powers. It can be curative. It can be transformative. It can virtually give you the gift of almost eternal life.
I can see it because Hulk was the first tank to get many nerfs. And I feel like Cap and Venom, I think got the most buffs. The Thing buff was also the main reason to like play him now. So now he's played casual. I think Venom needs another buff to like put him in a better spot, honestly.
Rebels are shutting down tractor control.
He's got nothing but buffs. Well, the thing is, the reason why Venom sucks is not just because I think they need to do something with his basic attack, because even with the buffs,
Tractor control overrun. System damage.
Grenade ready!
There's a wonderful picture of him kissing
Enemy depowering your generator!
and then a bit later.
nah, it's because of the fact that like some of the DPS just completely make Venom unplayable. So that's the main reason Venom hasn't gotten a nerf. It's because literally there are some DPS that just literally make him unplayable. Easy and busted is fun. Yeah. But at the same time, no matter how many buffs they give Venom, he's still gonna suck.
We are too late to stop them. They're heading for the weapons control sector. Regroup there. From here, the rebels will attempt to sabotage our turbo lasers and the main weapon. Do not let this humiliation continue.
That's why he never got nerfed. What? That shot didn't... He's the one-off tank that has more sustain. Yeah, he can stay on a point longer, but if he doesn't have competent DPS, and realize I say competent instead of, like, good. Zach, what's up? But yeah, like, regardless, Venom is like a 50. It's a 50-50. Because either.
I got some main weapon fixed, Colonel.
He finds that the story of the last
Maybe buff his tendril damage more on his primary. I just feel like Venom should have more range with his primary. Or like, make it a bigger AoE, because you have... It's funny they made him like a 1-star, but you have to be so precise with his aiming. Hope you're having a good one, though, Zach.
Starting elimination sweep.
13th century France. Wallace Murphy's search for the Grail.
New squad leader arriving. Fall in. How did we allow this? They've sabotaged every entrance to the hangar bay.
Spider-Man.
Their damage. Now they're trying to escape the Death Star. Take position at the shuttle bay elevator.
His move where he can slow them down don't need to be touched anymore. Otherwise, people will complain. I can't play. I just think his basic attack should be either longer distance or they could make it like a big AoE, so it's a little bit easier to land shots.
Watch for shrapnel. Deactivating hangar control. Squad, go.
Are you looking at 4x4s on cars.com again?
No.
Whenever you look at 4x4s, you turn into the version of yourself that drives a 4x4.
I honestly don't know what you're talking about.
Really?
Yeah, I think because one of the biggest problems with the tank rule right now is the fact that we don't have that many characters that can actually like take on Ant-Man would be a bit of a challenge. It would be, but hey, he can work, honestly. But yeah, one of the biggest problems with the tank role is that none of them can truly handle like long-range characters. And also, most of the tanks don't have long range. They're all like some type of short range character. Like there's Magneto and Strange, but let's be honest, there isn't a ranked match where the one of those two, Strange or Mag, isn't being played. And I'm like, I'm glad they buffed the Thing, so now he has more of a use. And Emma can kind of do it, but like, when there is a Human Torch, Ultron, Iron Fist, that's constantly killing your team, what can you do? Because most of the time, you can't just go up there and fight them. Because here's the thing, the moment you do that, go up there and fight them, it's the same moment where, oh, your team gets steamrolled because you had to deal with something that someone else has to deal with. Good morning, Ari. How are you? Hola.
But in the Middle Ages, it was famous for being the birthplace of Chrétien de Troyes.
Chrétien de Troyes is the first one who writes that.
Now I'm trying to think of a Marvel hero, a Marvel anti-hero or villain that could be a ranged tank. Well, we're gonna be getting the Hood, and the Hood has 2 pistols, and according to what we know, his pistols will be on like a type of cooldown thing.
Give him a stronger clue to the true identity of the Grey.
Well, an overheat cooldown type of thing. I woke up nauseous again. Are you okay? Besides the Hood, they could add War Machine. That's a hero that could easily be a ranged tank. They could also add Thanos. They could also add Doom. They could also add... Well, Bull had the idea of Luke Cage with 2 chains that he can whip around. And that could be his primary fire, which makes Luke Cage a long-range character. Well, a semi-long range. There's characters from the X-Men like Bishop. Bishop could literally be a good tank. And honestly, you could put Cable as a tank, low-key. You could put Cable as a tank.
The Resistance came to Jakku to buy an old Imperial droid from the local scavengers. Though the droid may seem insignificant, I assure you it is most valuable to the First Order, and the Resistance will kill for it. We will take control of this wreckage to prevent the Resistance from departing. Secure the landing pad and the reactor control chamber. We'll begin our assault from there.
Oh, they could put characters like Dormammu, Ghost Rider, Malekith, Shumakarath, Sentry. I feel like Sentry's not just gonna be like fist fighter. That's Ghost Rider though. Warmonger. Tony's first villain. Oh yeah, he could be a tank role character. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Apocalypse, another one. And you know what? Graviton, gravity manipulation in the tank role would be nice.
We're holding the outer perimeter. Regroup and move deeper into the wreckage.
Look, Ghost Rider, I pray Ghost Rider's a tank, bro. You don't even know. I'm literally praying Ghost Rider's a tank. Because if he's a DPS, I will barely be able to play that character.
Taking control of the supply hole.
With a Knight of Ren fighting with us, we will surely be victorious.
Everybody says he's a walking wall of fire anyway. Yeah. And plus, Ghost Rider can take on Thanos and Galactus. He better be a tank. How you doing? You sleep well? I would say I slept well. And I'm doing good today. I'm doing good. Feeling good too.
Now, purge
Look, if Ghost Rider is a character that mainly focuses on debuffs, I'm okay with that. Because honestly, they could make Ghost Rider Roadhog, the Roadhog of Marvel Rivals.
That traitor FN2187 has been spotted. Hunt him down.
But I think, would Beta Ray Bill be a decent tank? Okay, he's got to be different from Thor, though. That's another thing. He needs to be different from Thor, like, completely. Because we don't want, like, another melee tank with some type of long range. Glad you slept well? Thank you. Did you sleep well?
Securing the east exit. New ally deployed and taking position.
They're not selfish, but they're altruistic. They look after society.
But he has the power of Thor just with Stormbreaker.
Beginning attack on the east exit.
I slept okay-ish. Why? Why? What happened?
He describes the Knights Templar. He describes them as white clad, and that automatically made everyone think of the Templars, because they were the only knights who wore all white. It was their uniform of purity.
That would be the only difference. Okay, in that case, you know what? What he could do, he could actually be a character that like shoots out lightning beams. Yeah, maybe shoots out lightning beams from Stormbreaker. Or no, I was about to say, or he could be a healer with lightning, with chain lightning healing. That could be interesting.
In 1099, Christian army sees Jerusalem. The whole of Christendom is elated. But quickly,
Close aboard the port vessel. Counting down.
Logistically, keeping hold of the Holy Hand is very difficult.
Because honestly, you can make Beta Ray Bill. Okay, Candido, have you ever played Paladins? Have you ever played Paladins? Let me know.
The presence of the Knights Templar in Jerusalem is potential.
Port charges arming. Brace for detonation.
This is the first time in 500 years.
Got an ally on site. Identity is classified.
Jesus.
Grenade ready.
If any secrets or treasures from the time of Christ will hit other faith, then they may still be in Jerusalem. And if they are, the Templars have better place than anyone to find them.
I was gonna let him duke it out, honestly. We need an official Spider-Man Dimensions 2 game. That'd be cool. Okay, so Candido, what I think should happen with Beta Ray Bill, he should be a shield tank. Most of the time, Beta Ray Bill is shown as an aggressive, like, DPS type of tank character. He's always shown us that.
We have an elite operative on site. Explosive find out starboard transport.
Dark Shinobi. What you up to, Dark? Joker Persona 5 reveal? Oh my god. Why do they keep putting Joker in everything? Who is he gonna be? Wait, who is Joker supposed to be?
Solomon's stables is the area that can still
Countdown
be
nearing
seen.
zero. Keep the resistance away from the starboard transport.
Hollowed out, use it,
Yeah, Mom.
and it became part of their heritage.
Oh, it's time? Okay.
The voice movement believes
Okay, so y'all. So I got good news and I got bad news. The bad news is I gotta end the stream, and mainly because I gotta make sure I go with my mom to her appointment. But good news, I will come back and play something. So look, I'm gonna message in the Discord and I'll let y'all know when I'm back home. Okay? So thank you all. Hope you all have a good rest of your day or night, whatever time zone. Candido, I want to talk about this a little bit more when I come back. So just again, be on the lookout. So I'll be back. See y'all later. Bye bye.